Hello, everybody. I'm Robin, and these are my reflections. And while I don't have a garden, just a few little bushes that I care for, I did want to join in on this tag because I've really been enjoying them. So I went on vacation recently out to the beach, and we ran into a storm. I wasn't able to really spend too much time at the beach, but I woke up one morning and there was no rain, and I decided that I was going to take my cards outside and into the garden, the grounds, and the gardens around the grounds, and see what I could find. So that's what I did, and I thought I would compile all of what I found here and take you guys along for the ride. Now, it's not every card, but if you'd like to see what I did find, stick around. So I've got my Tempest tarot. Here's the Fool card, and which path should we take? This one or that one? We're off on an adventure. So I took my cards and I picked a path and I was off. One of the things that I love the most about the Tempest Tarot's Fool card is that the boat is obviously sailing into what looks like a very big storm, but they are still sailing in because they're just going to go on a wing and a prayer. And I guess that's what I was doing here. I was just taking my cards out of the room because I was just excited to get out because we were trapped in for so long. And yep, I was off on a wing and a prayer. So hoping I would find something. And I did. I found a pier, which I thought was perfect for the Fool card. Most of the Fool cards do have someone walking off a cliff or a pier. I was able to find a great High Priestess. When I think of the High Priestess, I think of things hidden behind something, hidden behind a veil. And look what I found hidden behind these bushes. It was a lake or something, some sort of river, which is perfect for the High Priestess. For my Empress, I was so enchanted with these flowers here. And I loved the way that they were holding water, almost like they were cradling nature or making a home for something that is so essential to life, right? And it just felt very Empress energy to me. So I really enjoyed that flower for the Empress. It just seems so lush. This whole area seemed so lush. At this point, I was getting distracted by all of the beautiful flowers, and it started raining a little bit, so I stopped pulling my cards out, but I'll insert them in editing. These kind of gave me hangman vibes, and let me explain. I think it's because they were stretched out so far over the top of the rest of the flowers, almost like they were trying to see above everything else, trying to see from a different perspective. Like they didn't want to be short, They didn't want to be close to the ground. They wanted to be up and see above everything and see the different, these two, the same thing. I was thinking the same thing. They wanted to see the different perspective. They wanted to see what other flowers couldn't see. So I kind of got hangman vibes from them. Now, these flowers and this whole area here gave me star vibes. I don't know much about flowers, so you'll have to excuse me, anybody who's watching this and is a gardener, because I'm not. But all of the little flowers stuck amongst the green just made me think of twinkling stars in the sky. And then some of them had what I guess are buds on them that were in the shape of stars. So they were kind of bringing hope for new flowers to come, in my opinion. So I don't know. I just thought stars, they looked like stars from a distance, twinkling amongst the green. So yeah, I went with the star for these. I'll insert the card in editing. Yeah, see, as I zoom in here, those little star-shaped things, I don't even know, because I'm not a gardener, what those are, but they made me think of stars. See, these right here, that's what I'm talking about. I think they're buds. So at this point, I caught sight of the ocean again, and I got distracted from the flowers because I have a short attention span. And I wanted to see what I could find on the beach, what I could find for arcana in real life. So here's another fool's path, and I'm off again down my path to see what I can find. Now, as soon as I got to the beach, I was excited to find the perfect representation of the emperor, and it is our lifeguard's chair. He is our protector, our benevolent rule keeper, our protector of the beach, you know? So yes, of course the lifeguard would be the emperor. I wasn't the only one excited about getting out of the hotel rooms. There were lots of couples walking along the beach. Here's another. And yeah, they were in their lover's mode. It was a very nice day to go for a romantic walk. So then I started noticing these track marks. Are they going this way? Are they going that way? Then I saw these footprints and I started thinking about the chariot and directionality and movement. And I was like, who made these marks? Here's our culprit. Here's our chariot. I could not think of a better representation of strength than this ocean trying to calm itself after this raging storm that just ripped through here. It's still a little rough out there, but it's coming back into itself, and I appreciate that. I think my little friend that I found here to go on my little journey with me was excited about that as he searched for his between storms snack. I love to watch the beach life. I love to watch all of the things living there and see the remnants of things that once lived there. I like to look at the shells as they lay on the ground. And the same way that we find life on the beach after such a rough storm, there's also going to be some representation of the other side of that, the transition after the storm. So I did find some representation of death here on the beach. This poor jellyfish did not make it, and he has washed up here on the sand. And at this point, things started to take a little bit of a turn for the worst. I don't know if you can see the clouds. They are getting a little crazy. The water started whipping. It did start to rain again. And in true wheel fashion, everything turned topsy-turvy pretty quickly. And with no control, I decided that it might be time to give up this project. It was fun, but I did not want to risk ending up like that jellyfish. So I decided it was time for me to head on back to the room. I was a little bit sad because I wasn't able to find all of my arcana, but I found a few, and I found enough for this time. And on my way back, I did notice a good representation of a beach hierophant, the bartender. So I'm walking back to the room or the apartment we were staying in, and I was thinking to myself, what kinds of things could I maybe find in the room that might be a part of this, that could be a part of this tarot in real life? And the first thing that popped into my mind as the storm was raging and I was rushing back is this bar. And I thought, this is the perfect representation of the devil because it's excess. And then look, it matches the devil card in this deck perfectly, our Kraken. So that made me happy for the end. 20 minutes later, this is what it looked like. So I got back just in time into a perfect ending. And so that was that. Perfect. I would like to thank and maybe simultaneously apologize to Thea and Candy for this tag. I really enjoyed making this video, and I would like to thank you for giving me something to do on a very gloomy day on my vacation. But I also need to apologize because I'm not sure that I've completely done this correctly. I just don't have a garden, so I thought maybe this could fit into the Tarot for Real Life tag, and I did put a few flowers in there. So I swear I tried my best. Please forgive me if I have butchered this. If you want to see Candy and Thea's original videos for this tag, you can navigate to the description box below. I've posted both of them down there, as well as a playlist link for all of my VRs that I have done so far. So you can check those out while you're down there as well. So I will leave you all with that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. It does help my channel grow, and I am trying to grow the channel. If you want to see more from me, you can subscribe. I release videos every few days regarding tarot and oracle. And until I see you next time, stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.